All right, we're here for a garden tour, and it's looking pretty sad. We've had a few days now, pretty much a day every week almost, where the temperature gets close to freezing, and it has really affected anything that was sensitive to frost is gone. There's a bunch of weeds. I have not been out here to clean up the dead plants or to weed or anything because I've just been working too much overtime at work. But these were the tomato plants that I planted from seed and I never got any fruit off of. So I'm going to try that again in the spring and see what I can do differently. Some weeds to do. The one thing that is growing in the garden is broccoli. We have a nice head of broccoli starting there. And then another small one here. And a tiny one there, and all the other ones haven't quite developed yet. But we have some broccoli starting. I did broccoli last year, but I did a spear style broccoli. It was called stir fry broccoli. And then when I cut the head off, I got a bunch of sprouts on the sides of new broccoli plants. So that'll be fun to start. I did not put any radishes in because I was just too busy doing overtime, and then once it started getting cooler, I didn't think that it would be enough time for the radishes to sprout and establish themselves to fend against the colder weather. So I have weeding to do in there, jalapeno plant instead. The dill's doing whatever it wants. The eggplant died with eggplants on it, and again, I just have not been cleaning up. That jalapeno plant died with a jalapeno on it. All the okra is done. That tomato plant. The Tokyo cucumber. Marigolds are gone. Serrano pepper. Lots of weeds. And my cucamelons. I did see Baker Creek has some cucamelon seeds again. So I do have to get some more so that I can try to do these again next year with a better trellising system, and maybe I'll get more than one. We'll see. The kumquat tree is looking nice. The kumquats are getting very nice and orange and almost ready for picking. I'm going to have to fertilize it better this spring so that I get more growth, more leaves. Of course, part of that might have been the cooler weather too. And all the zinnias are gone. Gladiolas are still green, which is pretty funny. This lantana is just hanging out. That one, I think it's echinacea, something like that. It's just hanging out. So is that one, a little bit discolored from the cold weather. And then that's just a giant weed that I need to take care of. And then the only other area of life. Hi, helper. So half of the basil plant died, but it flowered and the bees were loving it, which was great. But it's done. My mint really kind of choked itself out this year, so I might just pull as much out as I can and try to redo that in the spring. This dill is just loving life, so hopefully I'll keep that up until it's time for some swallowtail butterflies. Thyme's great, chives are great, rosemary's great. Those coneflowers are done. And it's going to be raining soon. So definitely some dark clouds there. So just want to sneak in a quickest garden tour in history because not much is growing. But we're going to get inside before it starts raining, right, girl? Yeah. You ready? See you next time.